Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're going to be talking about a gap trading bonanza. We're talking about day trading, but specifically gap trading, which is really the most consistent and repeatable day trading strategy available in the markets. With gap trading, we're able to identify stocks when they're gapping higher or lower at the open by a certain amount, where those stocks should find support or resistance and have a price reaction in the other direction. As an example, look on the screen. What you're seeing is Signet Jewelers. $100.48 is the level that I identified for subscribers that get my gap trades each and every morning a half an hour before the market even opens. And look what happened to Signet after reaching $100.48. Look at the collapse. It collapsed down $10. There's more of these, and I'm going to show you a list that went out to subscribers first thing in the morning, 30 minutes before the market even opened. Here are 6 possible gap trades that I identified early in the morning before the market even opened. Palantir Networks, FireEye, Medtronic, Signet Jewelers, Dollar Tree, and Hormel Foods. 4 out of the 6 trades I identified, and by the way, these are the same trades that students who've taken the course, the gap trading course at LazyGapTrader.com, these are the same stocks and the same levels that students who have taken the course were able to identify. Out of these 6 trades, 4 hit their levels and even produced a total of 5 trades, and 2 didn't hit their levels. The only one that didn't hit their levels are FireEye and Hormel Foods. The other ones did. Let's go back to the charts and take a look to see exactly what happened throughout the day. First, let's take a look at Palantir Networks. You can see here the stock was taking a significant haircut at the open. The stock closed all the way up at 161 on the previous trading day and opened at 143 and continued lower. The level identified that I teach you in the course how to calculate for yourself was 141.61. You can see what happened. The stock comes into that level, pierces through by a little bit, but well within our recommended stop loss limitation. And just a few minutes later, the stock is at a high of $43.61, representing a maximum gain of $2 on that trade in a matter of minutes. Now let's look at the next one. The same stock later in the morning came down, made a low of $38.10, once again within our stop loss limitation, and you can see what happened next. The stock bouncing up higher, even right back to and above the 141.61 level. Another tremendous gain. One stock, 2 gap trades given out before the market opened. Here's another one, Medtronic. Stock closed the prior trading day about $80 and opened up all the way down at just over 74 and continued lower. Look what happened when it came into the level of $72.41 that was identified before the market opened. As soon as it hit that level, it had a tremendous bounce higher and continued higher for the rest of the day. And this is one of those examples, folks, where I teach how to take a trade like this and turn it into a risk-free, emotionless trade, which allows you to get the most out of the trade possible. You could have gotten as much as $2 on the trade using a strategy taught in the course in one of the video modules. Another tremendous trade. Now here's Signet again, and I've taken this one down to a 1-minute chart because I want to show you something very specific. As you can see, when the stock came up to the level, and by the way, the stock closed the prior trading day at $88.79, gapping higher at the open. The level identified was $100.48, and you can see what happened when the stock came into that level. Just 1 minute later, after piercing slightly through that level, but within our stop loss limitation, the stock was already down at a low of $99.12 in just a minute, representing almost $1.50, or we'll call it $1.30 gain in just 1 minute. The stock did come back up, pierced through the level once again, and then collapsed back down. So depending on what kind of trader you are, you may or may not have been able to get the entire $10 collapse, but certainly still got over $1 on the morning gap trade scalp, which is another phenomenal. In fact, that's the fourth over $1 gain in the same day on gap trading, on the morning gap trades. Phenomenal. And the last one was Dollar Tree, and this one was another gem. Look what happened, 91.28, and I also caught this one live. There's another video on YouTube where I caught this one in a live trade. 91.28 all the way up here was the level identified. And look where the stock closed the prior trading day. Closed all the way down at $82, gapping higher at the open. We were able to identify a level up $10 at 91.28 where that stock was likely to find resistance and have a price reaction in the other direction. In this case, obviously, lower. And you can see what happened. I don't need to run through the numbers with you. You can see as soon as it hit that level, the stock came down significantly for the rest of the day. This was a gap trading bonanza all in one day. Folks, you can learn how to do this for yourself. You just have to come over to lazygaptrader.com, check out the course. You can learn how to do this, and I can teach it to you. I'm David Frost, lazygaptrader.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks.